Hi, everybody. This is SAAD. Last night I became aware of a politician by the name of Brian Sims. He is a member of the House of Representatives at the state level in Pennsylvania, part of the Democrats. And he had proudly and gleefully posted some clips wherein he is shown accosting, approaching, harassing, insulting, bullying various women who were exercising their right in a free society to show their support for the pro-life position. And he was, quite extraordinary in that, for one woman, in the case of one woman, she was a somewhat older woman. He was calling her old and white, and as if being white is an insult, as if being older is an insult. And in another case, he approaches a middle-aged woman who's there with her young daughters, and I think another friend of theirs. Her daughters are young teenagers, and he offers anybody who is willing to identify who those young girls are, he offers them $100, the old doxing strategy. Now, this is quite astonishing on many levels. Number one, he is an actual elected politician who feels sufficiently emboldened in his, quote, virtuous position that he proudly posts these clips, right? So he didn't have the instinct or the reflex to say, gee, I hope nobody has taped me engaging in the execrable behavior that I just engaged in. No, he's proud of what he's done. So that already gives you a sense of where we are as a society, where you have one group of folks who feel that it is absolutely appropriate for them to be harassing in the most bewildering ways people who have a right to hold a position that is different from theirs. In this case, they were supporting the pro-life position. And of course, he is pro-choice, and therefore they are, misogynist, Bible-thumping bigots, and so on and so forth. Now, I'm pro-choice, but it doesn't stop the fact that I watched this and I was unbelievably angry, because there is a principle that is higher than whatever position I hold that causes me to be righteously indignant. And what amazes me is that so few people are able to use this meta-calculus, if you'd like, right? It's okay to bully others. It's okay to insult others. It's okay to harass others when you have a consequentialist ethic, because you're saying, well, given what they're doing, given what those bastards are doing by holding a position that's different than mine, then maybe it is okay to be trying to silence them, trying to bully them. And the reality is that as long as most people are willing to yawn in apathy while we actually witness these scenes, it's only going to get worse. Now imagine when you are a student in university and you know that 99% of your professors are registered Democrats, and most of them are going to hold the position of being pro-choice, and you're sitting in some class on whatever, morality or women's health or family dynamics or whatever the course might be. Are you going to be willing to stand up and espouse a position that is contrary to what your professors are espousing? Probably not. This is why it is important to be supporting intellectual and political diversity on campuses. As I've explained on innumerable occasions in the past, there are some issues where the scientific facts are clear, right? You don't have to teach intelligent design and evolution because teach the debate. There is no debate. There is no intelligent design. On the other hand, when it comes to fiscal policy, foreign policy, is the cap is capital sentence? Is the death penalty appropriate or not? Are you pro-choice or pro-life? Very reasonable people on both sides of those issues have rather convincing arguments, right? As a matter of fact, myself, when it comes to the abortion issue, even though I'm pro-choice, I can truly put myself in the mind of those who hold the opposing view and understand some of their concerns. But this Taliban of Pennsylvania is unable to do so. Anyone who does not hold his position is grotesque, is to be eliminated. If not literally, their voices have to be eliminated from the public arena of ideas. And what amazes me again is how so few of certainly my colleagues, my academic colleagues, and some of the people who are at the forefront of being public intellectuals, how so few of them have weighed in on some of these issues. Worry less about your careerist interests and worry more about protecting the freedoms and liberties that make our societies the great societies that they are. To Brian Sims, you are the utmost of what a cretin is. You are the type of mindset that people like me escaped from when we left the Middle East to come here. You make a mockery of what it is to be a elected official. Shame on you. Have a good day, everybody.